known as l'art du déplacement, which is the art of displacement, getting from one point to another, is actually to get you around and over stuff. And actually how it works is that it lets nothing get in your way when you move. So for example, if I want to get from here across to, let's say, where Farhan is sitting, instead of going by the steps, I will jump over the table, on the table, or go under the table. Okay? And then how is this a French thing? This is actually originated in French, and then it's gaining traction worldwide. And the thing about it is that just like how French have very strong belief system, it's actually translated in parkour itself. Because when you practice parkour, right, you instill this mentality that you have to overcome all your fears and let nothing get in your way. So this is one of the main philosophy they have. Overcome your fears and pain and reapply this to life. And also they are very, very disciplined. When they practice parkour, they need a lot of training because you can get seriously injured. So, for example, if I want to go from SOB to Sunshine Plaza, for them it's very, very quick. I don't need to go through all the traffic light, I just jump over all the car, the roofs, and this is how I get there. If you're not sure of what I'm talking about, let me show you a very cool video. With games, they are actually simulating this game called Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed actually got its idea from parkour itself. So a little bit of history. Okay, it's actually originated from France, right, as I mentioned, and it's invented by this French Navy officer known as George Herbert. So what he did was to actually introduce it as a form of athlete exercises. Then, right, came World War I and World War II. So he actually put it into a form of military training. And in case guys, y'all don't know, right, this is one of the origin of the obstacle course that y'all see in NS. And then, Raymond Bell is one of those that have been very inspired by this thing. He's actually one of the most famous firemen you have in France. Because of how he practiced parkour, right, he actually gives him like endurance and strength that cannot be matched up. And he inspired his son, David Bell. So this is David Bell. David Bell is actually considered one of the founder of modern day parkour. Him together with a group of 8 friends, including him, 8 of them, actually formed this Yamasaki group in which they actually do practice parkour in like Lisi, which is like a suburb of Paris. So it became so popular there, they even have like architecture there. This is that's called Dame du Lac in the park. And then it's popularized in the 1990s today by movies like Casino Royale and Born Automator. And now Augustine will take you through school in Singapore.
Thank you, Jenny. So, parkour practitioners, right, for guys and girls, they have different names. So the guy is called a trapdoor, and then the female is called a tracksuit. Okay. So in Singapore, parkour spreads in different countries by their local community. So for example, in Singapore, right, how it comes to Singapore is there is actually a group of people that loves parkour. So they form a community and then they practice this kind of parkour by themselves. So what you can see here is in Suntec City, they actually practice. There's actually a documentary where people practice in Raffles Place, and it shows how people and teenagers learn parkour. So another way of learning parkour is they actually form classes. This is Adam 2.0 where they hold a course in Singapore over like a weekend, and then people who are interested to join can just join, and then they will train you through that week, and then you can go and learn and practice it yourself. So very interestingly, Groupon also have a parkour deal. So for $19 you can actually learn parkour for 120 minutes. So this is the Adam 2.0 website. You can see here for 10 lessons it's about 20 Singapore dollars, and that's actually quite cheap comparing to like tennis or other sports where you have to pay about $20 to $30 per session. This is another website about Parkour Federation. And you can see here, this is where they showcase all the members that they have. So a lot of countries also have parkour. And Africa, not really. We think it's because it's developing, or because in Africa they're already very good runners, so maybe they don't really need parkour. There are very simple moves in parkour. Two very important moves there. Two very important and basic moves that I'm going to introduce to you is firstly the safety roll. Safety roll is very important because for parkour users, right, they jump from very high places. They jump across. So what they do is it will injure your knee if you jump too high, jump from too high. So what they have to do is they land and then they roll. So this actually deviates the pressure on the knee such that you will not harm yourself. This is a very basic and very safety roll that people must learn as a basic for parkour. The other one is the cat leap. So you jump from one place to another, you land on the wall. So what you do is, like a cat, you just hold your hands onto the ledge of the wall, and this is how you climb over. So this is for parkour users when they climb to higher places. So these are two simple moves that I'm going to introduce today. And now I'll pass the time on to Kenneth to introduce another form of martial art.
Okay, this is the most traditional form of martial art I've been introduced to. I'm sure you guys know what martial art this is, right? Very popular in Singapore. Can you at least nod your head? You probably know this, right? Okay, this one also. This one also. Do you know what this is called? Does anybody know what this is called? Kickboxing. Similar, okay. So this is called boxe français savate. Okay, this or short form BFS. But in places outside of France, it's known simply as savate because it's easier to say. Okay, so savate literally means old boot because of its history, which I'll go through later. So the main things about savate that people know about is its agility, its aggression, as well as its elegance. It's a lot more fluid than a lot of other martial arts which are like very, very stiff. Okay, so this is the evolution of what happened. It started in Marseille, which is the southern France, near a port, okay, where sailors sailors have a lot of time when they travel on ships, right? So they get very bored. So what they do is they practice chausson. Chausson is they kick each other for fun and to balance and to learn to keep fit, right? So they hang on the rope, they hold on to the sides of the boat, they hold on to each other and kick their friends. And a lot of the times they wear boots on ships. Therefore it's called chausson, which means slipper in French. Okay, then it started to become more popular as it transformed into street fighting during the French Revolution in Marseille as well as in Paris. Okay, and it became an official sport known as boxe français savate in 1830s. So like I mentioned, it developed then, right? But they picked up a lot of their roots, their techniques from Asia and this place as well. Okay, so a lot of techniques that you see like boxing, right? They all integrated because of this sailing career. So there are 4 golden rules in savate. Okay, first thing is always keep your eyes on the opponent. Second thing is always keep your fists up. Why keep your fists up? So you can block any attack to the throat or to the jaw. Okay. Next thing is constant movement. You will see that they move a lot. And finally, they never change stance. So in other martial arts, right, you see they change stance a lot and to feint their opponent or what. But this is not recommended in savate. Okay. So today's savate, right, has been contributed by 3 different types of schools of thought. Okay. So first is chausson, the one I mentioned, the sailors one, right? And second one is street fighting. And finally, there's something called cane combat. Because last time, right, they banned firearms, they banned weapons, swords. So what do people do? They use their walking sticks and their canes to fight each other as well. So this has incorporated into the training for savate to train agility as well as skills in terms of footwork. So this is one of the schools, and the price, just want you to know the price per adult per month is 200 euros. It's quite expensive, I think, for any martial art, comparable to kendo and maybe fencing. So the first Olympics for savate is 1924. They fought with both shoes and gloves. Shoes is not common in kickboxing. They usually are barefoot. And these shoes that I'm talking about here is reinforced shoes. So it will hurt when you kick the person, and it's pretty damaging. Okay, and the main thing that they emphasize always in savate is sportsmanship. So in taekwondo and karate and all those martial arts, Asian martial arts, we have belt systems, right? In savate, you have glove systems. So the blue glove is you are able to touch your opponent. The green glove is able to defend and counter the attack, and the red glove is to anticipate an attack. The white glove is to touch the person before he touches you. Okay, and yellow glove is a higher level glove, creating openings on the opponent to attack. And finally, the silver glove is to be untouchable. Okay, similar to the black belt. So now Josh will take you through the techniques.
Yeah, thanks, Kenneth. So over the past few weeks, Kenneth and I have been watching quite a few YouTube videos and showing our stuff out, learning a few techniques. So today we share with you some techniques. Then just now I just got through. The first technique is a punch. It's a coup de four. So it's done by striking the right fist from your guarding block all the way to the chin and then back to the original position. The next one is a roundhouse kick or foyer tap. So it's done by performed by raising up your right knee, pivoting on your supporting left leg, and then stepping back. So in Sabat, this is a way to get points. It's just a snap, not meant to do damage unless it's in real combat where you drive in your full force. The next one is a combination of both the punch and the kick. So it's done by doing a punch first, and then sidestepping your right leg, and then doing a kick. So it's a combination. And the next one, yeah, this is the combination. And the next one is back thrust, lateral, which is akin to reverse side kick. So what you do is you turn to the back, and then you raise up a leg, and then you just punch the opponent. And this is the sweep. So the sweep is done by sweeping the back leg of your opponent and throwing your opponent off balance, and then finishing your opponent with a knockout punch. And now with that, Jenny has a very important announcement to share with you guys.
Indeed. So now, right, we have invited two special guests from France. They are going to put on an excellent fight for you. So I will let them introduce themselves. In a moment, let's let them get ready first. And later, right, they will be flashing out commands which will be on the board. So both sides, each one will control one fighter. This side, y'all will take George. This side, y'all will take Ken. And then, right, y'all will shout when it's audible, right? Then they will punch. And then we are going to let them introduce themselves.
Alright, bonjour, je m'appelle George et je viens de France.
Hi, my name is George. I come from France.
Je m'appelle Kenneth et je viens du français.
Hi, I'm Kenneth. I'm from France.
Mon anglais n'est pas bon, mais je suis doué en combat.
My English is not very good, but my fight is excellent.
Oui.
S'il vous plaît, donnez-moi les instructions du mouvement et je vais l'exécuter dans le combat.
Please shout your command so that I can execute my fight. So remember to shout, okay?
Yeah, so this side you shout. Please shout this forward, four phrases.
Shout more often so I can punch him.
I will shout the command, then after I shout the command, and they get ready to fight, you all just keep shouting all these words, okay? Then they will execute. Alright, salut! Dragon! Allez!
Competition.
Quick shot!
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, now can we all shout the finishing move together? It's called La Fini. So we shout 1, 2, 3, y'all shout, okay? 1, 2, 3.
La Fini.
Okay, that's the end of our presentation. Do you have any questions? No?
Ok, merci.